Welcome back to the session. Welcome back to the session. The well-needed smoke session, you know what I'm saying? Got some food on the way, you know what I'm saying? Got some fixings on the way coming through. If you know, you know what I'm saying? If you ever have fixings, you know what I'm saying? It's some smooth little soul food. It ain't it's not the best out there, but it's smooth, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We got little fixings on the way, you know what I'm saying? We ordered the little fried fish plate with the mac and yam combo, you know what I'm saying? Something slight. But, we gotta get that token before the meal comes. So, that's what it is. Hopefully y'all not smoking no tobacco. Y'all put that shit down, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Y'all good to go with y'all lungs, because when you smoke that tobacco, you know what I'm saying? That's what's, fucking y'all lungs up, you know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna give you cancer, not weed, you know what I'm saying? Not a raw paper, you know what I'm saying? Put down that tobacco, put down all tobacco products. You don't need it, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Lolo, shouts out to Connected, you know what I'm saying? The best weed on earth, I believe, is grown in California, and that's where we reside. So we are always smoking the best, and you cannot beat. You see the white ash, you know what I'm saying? Clean, clear smoke, you know what I'm saying? Flushed to perfection, and you cannot beat 21 grams for $30. You know what I'm saying? Just 7 grams shy of a whole ounce. You just can't really beat the price. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay locked in, man. Make sure y'all stay locked in. We got we back on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, make some TikTok. It's more so just like motivational type content, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just what we're posting on there right now. And we probably did a little bit over 1,000 views today, but we need to be doing like 500,000 views a day. Like every time we post, if we can do like 500,000 a day, then you know what I'm saying, we can start actually making some money. But I think you only get paid like $20 to $40 per million views. That's why, you know what I'm saying, if you're doing 500,000 a day, and you know what I'm saying, you do that for a whole month, you might make a couple thousand, maybe. It just really depends on, what the final number is, you know what I'm saying? Or, a few hundred at least, you know what I'm saying? But it just depends on what you're averaging, how consistent you are with the numbers, and little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. We just gotta consistently post multiple, videos on the TikTok, and they can pretty much be the same video, just, different caption. You know what I'm saying? You can post the same workout video, just add a different caption and then, a different audio to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's endless ways that, you can make TikTok content. And so I need to get consistent with just dropping a bunch of TikTok videos. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is, the storage, my storage on this iPhone is fucked. I should have kept my iPhone 14 because we had the max gigabytes possible, and on this phone it's literally like the least you can have on this new iPhone. What is this, the 16, I think? Yeah, it's the newest iPhone that's out, and I don't really like this iPhone either, so it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, it is what it is, so fuck it. We're here, you know what I'm saying? We're here. And we just asked on herself, but that shit happens. But it's really time to lock in, you know what I'm saying? Because realistically, there's all types of content that that's gonna be getting dropped. All types of content that are in the works. And it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? When certain things go a certain way in your life, you know what I'm saying? You know, for every action, there's a reaction. And, you know, for every reaction, there's cause and effect. And through cause and effect, you know, trajectories of, you know, what someone's going to do in their life may change. You know what I'm saying? And that's just kind of, you know, where we're at with it. We're about to start dropping a bunch of fucking content for y'all, you know, all types of content. So, yeah, just, you know, stay tuned, stay locked in, you know what I'm saying? This is the session. So, yeah, we're definitely a cannabis channel, you know, so shouts out to the cannabis community, shout outs to the cannabis culture, you know, shouts out to cannabis. Yeah, Bitcoin Lithium, that shit is doing terrible as far as like the predictions on what people thought the price was going to be at. The price that I thought it was going to be at, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to do well out the gate. But, you know, without the blockchain integration, you know, without those extra decentralized and centralized exchanges where the token will be listed on, you know, you can't really blame where the price is at right now. It's only on 2 exchanges, and both of those exchanges are dog shit. You know, they're trash exchanges. So when Bitcoin Lithium gets on some real exchanges, and then also, you know, we get the blockchain integration, you know, we should, you know, be able to see, you know, the price go up, even at least back to what the pre-sale buying price, you know, at least we can get to 5 cents. Can we get to 5 cents? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people were buying in at on stage 1 of the pre-sale. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be blasphemy to not think that it'll do 5 cents once blockchain integration and all that shit comes about. You know what I'm saying? It's really bullshit. But it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Without the blockchain integration, without all the, you know, the real centralized and decentralized platforms the token, you know, should be listed on, you know what I'm saying? Like, for where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really expect much. But, you know, once we tap into, you know, phase 3, and then we fizzle into phase 4, now you can start, you know, asking those questions like, okay, what's going on? You know, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? But phase 2, you know what I'm saying? With phase 2 not even complete yet, that means we're not even at the halfway mark. You know, day 1 of phase 3, we'll be at the halfway mark. You know what I'm saying? For as far as a successful launch will go. So y'all be patient, y'all lock in, y'all do what y'all gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all got a good smoke session in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was able to, you know what I'm saying, do y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Put that tobacco down though. You know what I'm saying? Tobacco is Haram by Jalen Davis on Amazon. Go ahead and get the book. You know what I'm saying? It'll teach you how to put down the tobacco. You don't gotta smoke that garbage. And, you know, every choice you make dictates your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally every single choice you make every single day is going to play out how your future goes. And if you want to learn more about that, you can, you know, download or purchase, you know, The Power of Choice by Jalen Davis on Amazon. You know, very good book that will, you know, help navigate you through the free will that God gave you, you know, with making choices. So lock in, stay focused. I'm going to catch y'all later.